My name's Alex from Summit Digital Systems. I'm really excited that you've downloaded our Swim School Sales Toolkit and looking forward to seeing what sort of results you can get with them. Our current clients are using these drag and drop templates and these tools to 4x, 5x their sales conversions rates. So I want to show you quickly how to use the tools, make sure that you get the most out of them, and a little bit about the sales philosophy. So it shouldn't take too long. But first of all, we've got the sales pipeline Google Sheet. So these are the links that you'll get in your email. Now, if you already have yourself a sales CRM, then you can bypass using this tool. But if you don't have a place that you can collect and nurture and maintain your leads and the process of where they're up to, then this tool is going to be really beneficial to you. You do need a Google account, which is obviously free. So that's like a Gmail account, and you'll click the link and you just want to click make a copy. And this is just going to make a version that you can edit yourself. So once that opens up here, this is our pipeline template. And what you want to be doing is, if you're generating leads through tools like Facebook ads, Google leads, then these should be linked up so that it will automatically populate into this spreadsheet. If you need some help with that, let me know. And then all you're basically doing is, if you're not going to be doing it automatically, you can manually add in your leads here, starting with the date that they came in. If you have multiple people making sales calls, you might want to attribute them to a particular owner. But if it's just a one-man team, or you've just got the team rolling through the leads, then you don't have to use that owner field. Important to be tracking for your reporting where your leads are coming from. Are they website inquiries? Are they from the studio itself? Are they from Facebook, Google? And if you're running multiple different campaigns, which one are you going to attribute that to? The rest are their contact details. And then the main thing that we're working through here is our sales status. So if we drop down here, we've got a few different options that we will roll through. So usually our leads come through as need contacting, and that means that they haven't actually been spoken to yet. You haven't actually had a conversation. And then from there, depending on where they're up to, whether you've got a follow-up or an appointment booked, then these will change color automatically, and it allows you to see where your leads are at. So obviously we're trying to get our leads to sold, or we've then processed the sale and made them processed, but we have a whole heap of different options here that your team can utilize. Now, the most important thing with any sort of CRM, anytime you're doing sales, is making really thorough notes. There will be times where you have a conversation with somebody, you're organized to call them back, or you might have somebody else that's going to pick up the next step in that sales process if you have got shifts of people that are making calls. So really important that they know what's going on. So leave really detailed notes here in your notes section, and I like to do them on new lines every time I am updating the notes here. So you can do that by just double clicking, typing Alt-Enter. Always start with the date that you're putting in the note and then your initial, and that way you can cross-reference who's making the notes and where the follow-ups are coming from, and then you can leave your note details after that and follow up that way. So this is a really good system that you can use nice and easy if you don't already have a sales CRM. I'm going to jump back now into some of the other scripts and tools that we've got. Jumping around again, we've got the follow-up schedule and the SMS templates. So this is going to cover when you should be calling your leads and the different text messages that you should be sending to people at different times in the sales process. So really there's a 7-day schedule that you can follow here, and you should be able to trying to call these leads twice a day. And not just when it's convenient to you, but think about when your leads are more likely to pick up. So we're working with swim schools here, and parents of these kids, they're going to be dropping their kids off at school. So calling them at 3 o'clock probably isn't the most convenient time to be calling them, even though it might be convenient to you. So just think about that when you're deciding when you're going to call your leads, but make sure that you're calling them at least twice a day until you actually make contact with those leads. The next thing we're going to look at is our sales overview and the call grading template. So our sales script works with our 5 P's principle. So our pain, our our pre-frame, our pain, our possibility, path, and pitch. So these are 5 steps that you want to be following with your sales calls. I think the biggest problem people make when going on our sales calls is they'll just jump on, ask the person if they want to purchase, and then they'll get a yes or no. And sure, you might get quite a few sales, but there's always going to be those people that haven't had their needs met. They've got ongoing questions and they just haven't been followed through this process to get them confident that you're going to get them results. So if you take a little bit of extra time, you work through these 5P principles, then you're going to find your conversions are a lot higher. So this sheet here just gives you a little bit of an overview, but most importantly, it gives you a sales call checklist. So this is taking those 5P principles and making sure that you're covering off the steps needed in those different principles that we roll through, and that you're actually ticking them off and adequately covering that area. So you can give this sales call checklist to your salesperson if you've got somebody that you've hired, if you're practicing your sales and you want to review your calls and make sure that you're actually following the steps that you need to be following. This is a great checklist that you can quickly tick off and see how you're going. And then finally, what everyone's here for, the sales script itself. So don't be put off by the length of this sales script. It actually doesn't take that long to go through on the phone. A lot of the yellow sections here are just notes about how you will adapt this or what the principle that we're trying to work through is here. But essentially, you can just fill in the gaps with your name, with your swim school's philosophy and the offer that you're working through, and you'll find that you have really, really good success rates if you follow these scripts here. So we've got objection handling at the bottom here. So once you do get to that objection, there's certain things that you can say for different objections, validate the objections and work through those, because obviously that's going to be quite common that you're going to get these objections. So those are the tools there that you can work through. We've got the pipeline, the follow-up schedule, the overview and grading template, and the sales script. And this is over $300 worth of tools that I'm giving away to you for free. So really make the most of them. Go in and actually read them, take the time to implement them in your business and start to make more sales. More sales equals more money equals a bigger business, which is what we're all striving for. Now, if you're having issues getting leads, or if you're having trouble with the sales process, then I'd love to work with you one-on-one. And I've actually got a case study program that I'm running at the moment. So we've got 4 places available. And the way it works is we help you implement this done for you system. We generate you leads on tap, a consistent flow of leads. We help you with your sales. We train your staff. We've got all the courses that you need to get yourself up to speed and to be implementing these systems in your business. And we do this for you at a heavily discounted rate. And all that we ask for in return is that at the end of the program, once we've got you these amazing results, that you just jump on a call with us and you're happy to talk about your results, give us a video testimonial, and we can use that to grow. So it's a win for both of us. I'd love to have a chat to you more if sales or if leads are something that you're struggling with in your business at the moment. And all you need to do is scroll down to the bottom of the email and use this link here to book a call, and we can just find out if it's a good fit for you. I'll be upfront, tell you if I think that we can help you, and if we can, we'd love to do so. But if you've got any questions, if you're struggling to implement any of these tools, book a call as well. Happy to go through 15 minutes and just run you through things if you're having any issues. So drop me a line and hopefully I'll chat to you soon.